Hello there and a very warm welcome to another edition of Channels Beam. I am Victor Matthias. Now, moments before jetting out to London, President Muhammadu Buhari answered one question that has been on the lips of most Nigerians. He made known his intentions about the elections taking place in 2019. The president decided that he will seek another term in office. However, his decision has divided Nigerians. While some believe the time is up for the president, some believe he has still got something up his sleeves to offer. And that is our focus on the program today. But before we begin the conversation, let's see what made the trends in the social media in the past week.
The fourth year that over 200 girls were abducted by Boko Haram terrorists at the government girls' secondary school in the town of Chibok, located in Borno State, Nigeria's northeastern region, was commemorated by Nigerians who are still calling for the release of those still in captivity. A lecture was also organized for the Bring Back Our Girls group to highlight the plight of the girl child in the present-day Nigeria. Thousands of mourners gathered in South Africa's Soweto township to bid farewell to the anti-apartheid heroine Winnie Madikizela Mandela in a funeral ceremony that united the nation as people from various political divides celebrated her life. Madikizela Mandela died on April the 2nd at the age of 81 after a long illness.
Well, there you go. Those were the trends in the past week. But joining us to look at the topic of the day, we have a political scientist, Boladale Adekoya, who joins us in the studio. Boladale, it's a pleasure to have you on the program again today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Of course. And we also have joining us via the Google Plus Hangout, we have Samson Itodo, who joins us from London, that's the United Kingdom. Samson, it's a pleasure as well to have you here with us on the program today. Thanks again for joining us on the program. Well, I guess we'll have to meet Samson as the program progresses. I guess he's having issues with his internet. But then let me just come back to you to, kickstart this conversation for us. I mean, the president drops this bombshell, so to speak, now, because it was like a question that was on the lips of many Nigerians, for far too long. The president declared actually that he is going to run for a second term come 2019, But, I mean, that's just the first step. Of course, there will be party primaries before the elections proper. But do you think the president deserves the ticket from the All Progressive Congress?
Okay, well, let me start by saying that the issue of the president running or not is more of a constitutional right to him. He has a right to contest, but on the that is on the part of the legality. But the part of morality, a lot of people will question the motive behind his ambition to seek a second term. However, getting the ticket of the party should not be an issue, especially when you are the president of the country and automatically you are the leader of the party. So to a great extent, I feel that getting the ticket of the party for him, for President Muhammadu Buhari, if we got the ticket of the party, if at the end of the day, if he decides other conventional ground that he really wants to contest. However, it is now incumbent on Nigerians to decide if they want to vote for him or not. Now, if you look at the president vis-a-vis other individuals that have also made their ambition known across the country, I would say that Nigeria has a lot of choices to make. But personally, to me, if I am to choose, if you are giving me President Muhammadu Buhari, no, it's an assistant for over 3 years now, and you are giving me, let's say, someone like Wasiu Alabi Pasuma, who is also contesting. It's no brainer. I would choose a Wasiu Alabi Pasuma against the president because
with no proven record whatsoever in politics?
Now, let us get something straight. If you look at the psychology of someone like Wasiu Alabi Pasuma, from where he's coming from his background, you will understand clearly that for him to have got to that stage, his environment forged him to be someone that is decisive in nature. A Wasiu as a president will not sit down and fold his arm and allow the atrocities going on in Taraba, going on in Benue continue. So to a large extent, if that is the only choice left for me, myself, or for a lot of Nigerians as well, I think it is better having the Wasiu Alabi Pasuma than the present president we have. But of course, we know we still have the likes of the Showores of this world, a very articulate person. We still have the likes of Atiku Muhammadu Buhari, and we still have Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president, who is someone with willpower. So to me, a great extent, Nigeria should not have any excuse on who to decide or who to vote for in 2019.
The thing is, you're speaking for yourself. I mean, that's exactly this
is my opinion.
This is your personal opinion as well as conviction. But let's bring Samson into this conversation. Samson, if you can hear me, of course.